Opointyone asks, welcome back. Have you ever had a homosexual experience? If so, describe it. Well, if I had, I wouldn't describe it, but I haven't had a post-pubescent homosexual experience. I've had playing Indian when I was a little kid, and I think we'll just leave it at that. Calvin 8 Hobbs. Which did you like better, Shaun of the Dead, 28 Days Later, or Resident Evil? Shaun of the Dead, hands down. I sort of liked 28 Days Later, didn't like Resident Evil. Liked Shaun of the Dead a whole lot. Duck 1987 asks, do you support euthanasia? And do you like the movie I Am Legged? Which I assume is I Am Legend. Do I support euthanasia? I feel that we should have the right to kill ourselves. But I mean, it's so much more complicated than that. But in general, I do not support the idea that no one should ever be allowed to kill themselves if you can possibly stop them. But clearly, it's a giant gray area because people, we sit around thinking about, we don't want people to do something that they don't, quote, really want to do, because, if they're not in their right minds. So we have to, as a society, thinking about what other people are doing, we have to say to ourselves, oh, well, how do we judge, when someone is in their right mind? Oh, well, for me, it's all about the pain or this or that, or, but the bottom line is, killing yourself is a crime. It's an assault on the people who live on after you if they care that you killed yourself. You're hurting them. Or possibly, damaging the financial statement of a number of credit card companies. Given that there is nothing, it's too complicated. That's my new answer for everything, I think, should be. It's too complicated. But yes, everyone should have the right to kill themselves. And if you are in a sound mind and you kill yourself and it was the right thing to do, I don't know. It's too complicated. On the other hand, I've gone through periods that I guess, you should never really say that you've gone through a suicidal period if you didn't, sincerely try to kill yourself or something like that. But I've certainly gone through times where I sat around saying, God, if I were going to do it, how would I do it? But I always had the notion, which has turned out to be true in my case, that things will get better. If things are really bad, things will get better. Why would I kill myself unless it was just, I just couldn't stand it anymore? But some people can't. Are they right? Who's to say? There's no life after death, so, there's no answering or finding out later. I want to see the movie I Am Legend, and I haven't had a chance to go see it yet. I really want to see it. I read the book years and years ago. I was a big fan of the Omega Man. I'm still a big fan of the Omega Man. And I would support a good movie version of the book, which this apparently isn't, but I'm prepared to like it. So yeah, there you go. ALRisala, what what are better, the Terminator movies or the Matrix movies? The Terminator movies. I don't like. I think that the second and third Matrix movies are pretty much disasters, and the first one, although it's seminal and archetypal and epic making and all the epoch making, it's not for me. I don't really like it, and I don't like the psychology of the characters. But I'm getting too close to giving reviews, so I'm going to just move on. Wait a minute. Duck 1987 asked another question: who would win in a fight, a duck or a chicken? Which one goes inside the other in a turducken? The one that goes inside would lose. Do you think 9/11 was an inside job? No, 9/11 was committed by 19 Muslim terrorists. Muslim suicide terrorists committed 9/11. And all the people who have benefited from their action just lucked out. All the people in this government and whatever. Yeah, I actually owe a video about conspiracy theories, but I have no enthusiasm for it because all the wise statements have been made, and it has no effect. If you had to choose, which planet in the solar system would you blow up? If I had to blow it up personally, Pluto. If I could get someone else to blow it up for me, Uranus. Duck 1987 again. Who do you like more, TAA or Captain Awesome? Like is too uncomplex a word, but The Amazing Atheist. If it weren't for The Amazing Atheist, I would probably never have had any interaction with the major drama atheists. I've talked about this before. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. While I was trying to ignore YouTube and failing while trying to write the screenplay, The Amazing Atheist pissed me off again. But time has passed. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure. I don't know what I want to do about discussing these people, and I don't know what my subscribers want me to do. I don't know what the hell to do about that.